We travel now to Western Massachusetts in the Pioneer Valley for the tourist-friendly city of Northampton.
Proving just how friendly it is, the mayor himself mounts a convincing campaign for visiting the city.
Hi, I'm Mayor David Narkowitz, and welcome to the city of Northampton. So Northampton is home to dozens of local retailers that feature amazing restaurants of just about any cuisine you want to eat. We also have an amazing arts and culture center here in Northampton with no less than 5 live musical stages, including the Academy of Music. We have the historic Hotel Northampton. We've got wonderful bed and breakfast, as well as local brew pubs, prestigious Smith College, and we have actually a presidential library right here in Northampton. Calvin Coolidge was mayor of the city and went on to become governor and eventually president of the United States.
It seems Northampton was made for visitors, loaded with locally owned boutiques, bookstores, art galleries, and one-of-a-kind shops.
My name is Jordana Starr.
And I'm Mike Schilling.
And we are the co-owners of Beerology here in Northampton, Massachusetts.
They sell everything needed for brewing beer. But wait, you don't know how to brew beer?
We're often going for those hops that have a lot of those citrusy, fruity taste to it.
No problem. They will teach you.
This is kind of a New England IPA, I think. It's, hazy, thick, creamy mouthfeel.
You come on in, you take a class, and once you've taken the class, you can get everything that you need to make beer at home.
Most of the classes we offer are on the weekends, and it could be anything from, beginning brewing, take you through a full brew day. We do everything from flavor training to wine making and cider making. You can buy tickets in advance. It's a great time.
Anyone can make beer. It's just a matter of learning how.
Those who prefer beer the old-fashioned way, served up at a bar, can choose from many Northampton options. But this one is unique.
My name is Jim McGorry. We're at the Ye Olde Watering Hole in Northampton, Mass., the Beer Can Museum.
That's right. The man said Beer Can Museum.
Got about 4,000 cans here. The collection was started mid-70s. We've got stuff that goes from the late 1930s, which are the old cone tops. The most requested can is Billy beer. Up on the top shelf there, the generic beer, white cans. My favorite cans is a group of cans up there. It's Tennent's Lager on the top shelf. It's an Australian lager. And in the mid-1970s, they had the girls. It's the girl collection. And it's hysterical. Part of collecting is condition of the cans. These flat tops happen to be in very good condition, but I have a lot of them that aren't. But it's nostalgia.
Northampton has lots of creative restaurants. We visited 2 in the village of Florence.
My name is John Zantuliadis. This is Miss Florence Diner. She was opened back in 1941. She's beautiful, lots of history. Originally manufactured by the Worcester Cart Company, Registry of Historical Places. This is where the town comes to gossip. This is where the town comes to get the scoop of the day. We have a lot of pride here. Everything's homemade hash, homemade home fries. We love her. She's been really good to us. We get a lot of people that come from far away to come have breakfast and make friends with the staff.
Just down the street, there's another eatery you don't want to miss.
I'm Maura Glennon, and this is the Florence Pie Bar. The building was originally the general store in Florence at the turn of the century, and we revived it. We serve pie, sweet and savory pie, by the slice and whole pies. We also have a lot of lunch menu items. We have quiche, we have meat pies, we have vegetable galettes, which are really tasty, like mashed potato and caramelized onion and cheddar all melted. I've always been a baker. My mother is a terrific baker. We have 7 children in our house. So I learned to bake pie from her. And I was a music professor commuting up to New Hampshire for almost 18 years. And I got tired. I wanted to be a little closer to home with my family. So pie was a good idea. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner pie.
Now, a visit to Northampton can also include the outdoors.
We have really close by to us, great mountain biking, great road biking, and we have the rail trails.
Miles and miles of train tracks converted to bike paths. Bring your own bike and park for free, or stop by here.
This is Northampton Bicycle, and this is my family's business. My name is Adele Paquin. My father, Gerard, started this business 45 years ago, and we get a lot of people that come in and want to rent bikes and go for a nice ride, either over to Hadley or to East Hampton or to Look Park in Florence, and we set them up with bicycles and helmets and give them a map and show them where to go. The bike path starts in Northampton and goes over the river, right over the Connecticut. It has its own bridge. It's a rail bridge that's been changed into bike path. They love it. It's really enjoyable.
All that, and it's only a tank away.
And back to Miss Florence Diner. As of May 1st, they actually have a new owner now, Georgina Brunton.
That's right. And back to the Beer Can Museum, for those who forgot or maybe never knew, Billy Beer was the beer made by President Jimmy Carter's very colorful brother, Billy, who, when Carter became president, took advantage of the publicity, got a lot of PR around it, and came up with Billy Beer.
That's a great story. Next, scenes from the North End in bloom.